Self-harm, what does it mean? It's a coping strategy, a release, maybe a way of controlling something in your life.
People think I like harming myself when really I hate it, and I hate myself more because I do it. I cut myself to release tension and frustration and confusion in my head. People wind me up and say or do things that make me feel that I'm a waste of space. In some ways, I'm glad I harm myself, otherwise I would say a lot of things to people that might hurt or upset them. That's the last thing I want to do.
I'm feeling down. I don't know why, but I just want to cry. I can't work out what's on my mind, so I pretend to be sound. No one listens, no one understands, so I sit here and drink a few cans. So now I'll sit here until I'm pissed, and I'll think about the things I've missed. I'm so frustrated and so confused, and to take it away, it's my body I abuse. I cut myself and feel no pain. Does this mean I'm going insane? I try to forget, still get upset, and I wonder why I do this to myself.
I'll have a cup of tea.
We'll make one for the both of us. And then I think we need to talk.
There's nothing to talk about. I don't want to talk.
I need to talk about you. I need to talk about your past and what's going on inside your head.
I've told you I don't want to talk about it. Don't push it into me.
Please, we need to talk.
What is there to say? I was abused. I was put into care. He's out there free to live his life, and I'm the one that's got to suffer with it.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help. I'm here for you as a friend.
I don't want to talk about it. I told you not to push me into it. Just leave me alone and let me have my cup of tea.
Girl, 17, severe cuts to arm. Just another self-harmer. Right, let's have a look at this arm then.
I don't want to be, you know.
So why did you cut yourself then? You must have known you'd be taken to A&E. Come on, why did you do that?
Me and Mum doesn't even understand why it's self-harm. So what's the point of me even trying to explain to you? Because you're not going to understand.
Anyway, come on, let's just get you stitched up. I've got some important stuff to be getting on with.
Are you trying to say this isn't important? I'm not important. It's your job.
I just don't understand why you do it. I mean, if you're serious about killing yourself, surely you'd do it properly.
Can you just hurry up and stitch up my arm, please? You know, I don't want to be wasting any more of your precious time. You've got more important things to be getting on with.
Look, the next time I see you in here, I don't want to be doing this. You've got the whole of your life ahead of you, Carla. You're a young woman. Have you considered counselling?
What would you know? It's not like you care.
Right. There you go. All
Can
done.
I go home now, please?
Yes, you can. Take care of yourself.
I regret doing it, but there was no one out there that understood how I felt. So this experience left me feeling misunderstood, ignored, and I felt degraded. So these comments and judgments didn't help, they just added to the pain that was already there. I'm left feeling upset and really angry after this experience.
I don't have anyone to talk to. I don't feel wanted.
I feel uncomfortable in my own skin.
I don't know how to say what I want.
I feel uncomfortable in my own home.
People think all I want is attention.
I wish I could erase my past. I lost my childhood and grew up too fast. No one understands me. I don't think anyone cares.
These feelings make me very sore. I feel I can't change anything, no matter how hard I try.
What have I done to deserve this?
I'm trying to please everyone all the time. I'm confused about what I feel and think.
I think everyone thinks I'm a waste of space.
I feel like I'm not worth the ground I walk on.
No, it's a way of coping.
It's a way of carrying on, not dying. It's about killing the feelings, not yourself.
No, it's about coping with great pain. Many of us hide our injuries. It's about directing anger inwards, not outwards. It's about coping with overwhelming feelings, about showing internal pain that I can't show in any other way.
It's unresolved emotions, a way of diffusing distress, and something I feel I need to use sometimes.
It can be scary telling people exactly what we do, but keeping it to ourselves is harder for us. We are scared in case we are judged.
The physical pain may not seem as bad as the emotional pain that we try to deal with. Maybe we feel we deserve it.
It's about coping with distress, not insanity. Looking in the mirror, what did I see? Someone I truly hated staring back at me. Looking in the mirror, what do I see? Someone I'm beginning to like staring back at me. Looking in the mirror, what will I see? Hopefully, someone I've learned to love smiling back at me.
My crimson tears represent something that is mine. They come from the crisscross cuts to hide feelings I can't define. They show my pain and sadness as they drop and fall to the floor. If I could stop these tears from falling, I'd never ask for more. No one ever understands why I cry these crimson tears. I just want people to know that it's to escape from all my fears. Makes me feel in control when my life feels somewhat empty. As I watch the crimson tears descend, the adrenaline rushes through me. In time, the tears will stop falling as I begin to sort out my life. No longer will my crimson tears continue to stain the knife.
I went to Bypass today to look at joining a course about understanding and coping with self-harm. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also scared. It'll be good to meet other people who do the same things as me, and I know that I am not alone. It'll be good to find out more, even though I'm embarrassed about admitting that I've been self-harming and that I sometimes still do. I have a space to feel safe here.
Do you know how it feels to look at your life and think it's going nowhere?
Do you know how it feels to be surrounded by so many people and yet still feel lonely?
Do you know how it feels when your friends ask you questions you know you couldn't answer?
Do you know how it feels to keep secrets from friends when you want to tell them everything?
Do you know how it feels to be reminded by the scars you made when you thought you'd never cope?
Do you know how it feels to keep secrets from friends when you want to tell them everything?
Do you know what it feels like to look in the mirror, wishing you were someone else?
Do you know how it feels to have so many people helping you when you thought no one even cared?
Do you know how it feels to look at the world differently as you begin to feel better?
Well, I do.
I don't know how I've done it, but I haven't settled down for 4 weeks. Don't get me wrong, I've had the blade in my hand, and I've gone to, and somehow I've just stopped. I feel great, and if I keep reminding myself how well I've done, I will stop altogether.